changing into a lighter shirt just so that you can see my hair today. I did my hair already just now with the Stryv Airflex 2.0, and a lot of the somewhat lower curls has already dropped. But of course, you must understand, I don't use those sort of curl holder spray or anything like that. So if you want like all the curls to really stay, then of course I recommend you to use some sort of curl holder or curl cream in order for your hair to actually keep those curls. Let me just get to it. The Stryv Airflex 2.0. I have the Stryv Airflex 1.0, so I can do a good comparison for you. The only reason why I bought the Stryv Airflex 2.0 is because the Stryv Airflex 1.0 blew on me. It wasn't that long. I had it for probably almost around a year. It was doing very well for me. Personally, I think if I still have the Stryv Airflex 1.0, we probably wouldn't have upgraded to the Stryv Airflex 2.0 because I don't need it. So if you have that 1.0, I don't necessarily think that you need to upgrade if you are quite happy with your current hair tool or hair dryer. So in general, it's not just even the Stryv Airflex 1.0. If you already have a hair dryer that you're very happy with and a hair routine that you're very happy with, then stick with that. You don't need another tool. I really told myself that, you know what, I probably didn't want to get another Stryv product because of their post-sale customer service was really bad. Bear in mind, I did come from a Dyson era. I had a Dyson before, exchangeable head as well, and that was the first generation one. I used that for like almost 6 years plus. It was so worth my money, and then only I think the engine kind of just broke on me and it was just too expensive to fix basically. So I didn't want to fix and I bought the Stryv Airflex 1.0, and then when the Stryv Airflex 1.0 kind of blew on me within like a year time, which is kind of sad, I tried to ask to go and get it checked out and fixed to see if there's something they can do about it, but they do not have that service. So Stryv do not have this sort of like post-sale care kind of service. So I think I'm a little bit spoiled. Okay, first of all, I'm already at the age where I feel like having things, sometimes like good things that you like, it should be like a necessity but plus luxury at the same time. So having post-sale care service is kind of quite important for me. Obviously, Stryv is not on the same level as Dyson in terms of price range wise, but it would be nice. It would be nice if Stryv have that sort of like proper post-sale care, customer service care sort of thing where they could just check out your device to see what's wrong with your device and see if it's fixable or not. It would be nice. Unless they think that, you know what, fixing it will not be worth it, might as well just buy a whole new hair dryer, then maybe that's the reason why. I was just very spoiled with Dyson post-sale care. So I kind of told myself that, you know what, I probably never want to buy another Stryv ever again. But after Stryv 1.0, I decided, you know what, maybe I could get a cheaper hair dryer. So I bought this Panasonic one. It's supposed to be a little bit more silent, and it is a little bit more silent as compared to the other hair dryer that I have, the more powerful ones. But because of it being more silent, unfortunately it's not very powerful and it takes so long to dry my hair. Drying my hair is such a chore with this. For me, skincare is like a fun care, self-care sort of ritual for me, but doing my hair is not. For me, doing my hair has always been a chore and I hate doing my hair. So if I can keep it as low maintenance as possible, that would be great. That's why I'm constantly trying to find tools to make it less of a chore but something that is like, hey, quick and easy and still look great without too much effort. So I stopped drying my hair. I started air drying my hair again, and because of that my dandruff started coming back again. I know that my hair type, my scalp type, I need to dry my hair after washing my hair, and I do need to wash my hair quite often because of my dandruff. So when I saw Stryv came up with an Airflex 2.0, it seems like they have listened. I felt like some of the attachment is a little bit better. Of course, they don't have the gimmicky twisting, which I realized that actually it is a gimmick and I can live without it. Hair dryer to be like this now, which is closer to a Dyson, and I think this is better for me as compared to the precision nozzle, because I can dry on a bigger area rather than such a precise sort of airflow. This works for me so much better, and I'm really glad that they have this. The only problem with this is that it's really hot. This thing is so hot, okay? They only have like 2 levels of heat, but holy shit, even the first one is really hot already. So I do recommend that whenever this is hot, when after using this and you want to switch up the attachment, unlike all this all has the top part where you can hold and pull it out. This does not have that, so I recommend to just hold the back of it, the one at the back here. This is the back, this is the front. To hold the back of it, this is where it's a little bit cooler as compared to the rest of the areas. It does have those negative ion sort of thing in there, which does make your hair a little bit less frizzy if you actually comb through it properly. It does make your hair looks a bit shiny, which I absolutely love. That negative ion thing really helps a lot. Anything to do with like ion for your hair. It helps to reduce frizziness, and that is good. I believe the reason why I was willing to buy it was also because of the brush. This smoothing brush, I don't know if this is the right term to use also, they have upgraded, and this is great compared to their previous smoothing brush. That sucked so badly. It wasn't nice for my scalp at all. But this one, this is very nice for my scalp. So smooth, so comfortable, and I love the shape of it, and I love how wide this is. This is amazing. I'm so thankful that they changed this up, and this is so much more comfortable for my head and my scalp. Although I don't use this as much because thankfully they still keep their big blowout brush. This blowout brush is fantastic. I think it's one of their best over brush, which is great. They didn't change it from the first one. One of the greatest things about the first Airflex was this brush, so I'm very glad that they brought this back. That was fast. Other than that, they of course have the two curling attachment. Now, I'm not the best at using these sort of like Arab sort of curlers. I don't think they work quite okay. They pick up the hair quite well. Like it starts curling the hair quite easily. It's not too hard to use this, in all honesty, and I'm terrible at this. But if there's anything that I want to pick, these metal things are very, very hot. I burned myself today, so be very careful with this. So you really have to hold it by the tip here. Of course, right now, you know Dyson, they have this just one thong, and then you just switch the top part there, where you kind of switch the direction of where you want the thong to curl your hair, right? I mean, I don't use this as often, so I don't really think like it's too big of a problem for me. I guess in terms of the price, it's okay. It works fine. You just need to take that little bit of an effort to switch things out. But if that's a hassle for you, then fortunately that's gonna be a no-no for you. Finally, they also do have this smaller brush attachment, which is not my favorite, but it works. If you want like a bigger blowout, then you use this. But if you want something that has a little bit of a tighter blowout, especially when I use this to do my top part of the hair, it really gives me that nice curtain bang sort of look. It works. I don't have any issues with this. Only is that this one, it doesn't grab on more hair than I would like. It grab on like smaller sections of the hair. It is what it is because you use this to get a tighter sort of blowout, and that's fine. I think it works just as intended. It's not the most comfortable brush. I think a lot of salons out there also use this sort of like brush to do a tighter blowout, and I think that's fine. The bristles are meant to be like this. You twist this open to replace your attachment, or to take out your attachment and put it back, and then when you put it back, you just twist it back. For me, I don't know if I like that twisting thing. I prefer the previous system when you just push it in and it will just lock itself. Press a button and then you just take it out. A very small problem. It's not a big issue. Other than that, the rest of it, holy shit, this has been a game changer. Previously, the Stryv 1.0, it was all just button like this. That was quite bad. I think even from the first video itself, I realized I constantly accidentally press the button where it changes either the temperature or the speed of the hairdryer as well, which is so annoying when you're trying to dry your hair. This time round, this is great. This button on top here, this is the cool shot, which to be honest, I always miss when I do my hair. I just cannot find the cool shot, but that doesn't really matter because cool shot is just an optional thing for me. The start button, the power button, the speed, there's two levels here. This is a switch instead of a button, which is great. With this switch, I never accidentally change the speed of the hairdryer anymore. And then the temperature of the hairdryer, they move it all the way to the bottom. It's still a button. It has cold, heat level 1, heat level 2. Because it's at the bottom, I never find myself accidentally pressing it ever. At least all the 5-6 times that I've used this hairdryer, I've never accidentally clicked on anything at all. Thank you. Thank you for these changes, Stryv. You might think that, okay, they only have 2 levels of speed and 2 levels of heat. Is that enough? It's very, very enough, okay? The level 1, level 2 of speed is really strong. I can dry my hair in legit 10 minutes. It dries my hair so fast right now. I don't feel like it's too much of a chore, and this really makes me feel like, you know what, I look forward to dry my hair. And even the temperature itself, you might think that, oh, there's only 2 levels of heat. Is that enough? It's very hot, okay? The level 2 is just a bit too hot for me. So level double one for me is more than enough because I do have sensitive skin and sensitive scalp. This is a non-negotiable lah, okay? Come on, if you don't have this 360 swivel thing, then you don't be a hairdryer at all, please. 100% do recommend this. I love this a lot. If you're satisfied with your current hair tool, you have a good hair routine going on, there's no need to buy a new product. Of course, to some people, 700 bucks is definitely more expensive. It's more up there as compared to your regular hairdryer that you use, the cheaper hairdryer that you use. For me, time is more important for me. I don't have the luxury to just sit down here forever to dry my hair. So for me, this is worth it for me because time is money for me. I need something to make my life more convenient and to make my life a bit more enjoyable when it comes to drying my hair. I would recommend that if you use this, every time after using this, just switch off the plug, because that was what fried my first Airflex. With Dyson, I never needed to off the switch and it was fine. My Dyson was fine, but it wasn't fine for the Airflex 1.0. So right now, even with the Airflex 2.0, I try my best to always remember to turn off the switch because I don't want this to fry, because this is amazing. Okay, that's pretty much it. Does it help me? Yes, it definitely helps me to dry my hair faster. It doesn't have a good after sales care service, which is very sad. So that's something that I really hope you guys will be able to do something about it, Stryv. If you guys can have a good after sales care, I trust me, I will be one of your loyal buyers, okay, in terms of hairdryer and advocate as well. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!